Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 2024. So here we are at the beginning of an entire new year, and today is going to be our White Stone ceremony. So if you would like to take a moment and either get your white stone from last year or a 3x5 card or a piece of paper, pen or pencil, so that you can write down whatever comes to you today. That would be great. You can stop the video, just take a moment, do that, and then come back. So Revelation states, let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches, to everyone who overcomes. I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone. On the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. So that sets the tone for our ceremony. There are two backstories that will help for understanding what this white stone truly represents. And I've shared this before. So the first one is in ancient times when people had been slaves and when they were released from slavery, they were given a white stone to symbolize their freedom. In Roman times, prisoners who were released from prison were given a white stone, symbolizing that the slate had been wiped clean from their wrongdoings and that they were, could start afresh and begin anew for their lives. For the slaves, it was like our driver's license, that you were a full citizen and entitled to the rights of a freeman in the empire or kingdom. And these ideas are very pertinent to what we're about to do this morning. The idea that in many respects that we have been enslaved or that we have been imprisoned, enslaved by our own thoughts and feelings. In the prison of this sense of separation that we have from God, or the sense that we are so attached to our personality, our ego identity. And unfortunately, that's who we think we are when we wake up each morning. So I don't know if you've ever noticed that there is a period there where we're sort of free floating, just kind of consciousness. And then you begin thinking about your day, who you are, what you have to do. And by the time you get out of bed, you are this identity. So if you back it up to just those few moments when you first wake up, you're not carrying that sense of identity. You're not carrying all the burdens that come with all the thoughts of I must have a home, a job, security, mate, health, all those, you know, all of that's an effort that goes into creating the life for ourselves, that identity for ourselves that goes on throughout the day. So I am going to invite us in our time together this morning to go back into that space in between where we are not holding on to anything, the space where we are simply open and receiving and relaxed. But before we get to that, you have already done the bowl burning from last week to release everything from the past, to release anything that is holding you back. I know some of you may not have been at center or have listened to it, but I would like to do this morning is a general clearing that we can do as we move forward into 2024. So I am going to do an affirmation and I will ask you to just take this in. So if you want to, you can just close your eyes and take a deep breath and relax, and then just listen to what I'm saying here. I thank 2023 for all that it cultivated, inspired, and helped me heal. Like every other year, I accept that the prime lesson that every year helps me learn is that no adversary is more powerful than the light within me. I accept that any adversity, distraction, trauma, or frustration is only helping to tear down the walls of separation in my heart and keep me from perceiving how powerful my light is. I accept that my light is more powerful than any person, place, or thing in existence. And stepping into that truth, I allow all adversity, limitations, all fears, all self-defeating beliefs, all addictions, all repetitive patterns brought up in 2023 or any year before be healed completely, cleared out of my energy field, returned to the source of its origin, and transmuted completely now. From this moment forward, I welcome the energy of 2024 and beyond. I accept that from this moment forward, my light is more powerful than anything else around me. When I abide as my light, I accept that everything in my life is only created to help me change. And when I'm willing to always change for the better, I allow my light to become even more potent and more powerful than whatever force is inspiring me to grow, expand, and change. And from this moment forward, I surrender fully to the inevitability of change. I allow every moment to make me better, and I allow my light to become so powerful right now from this breath that I will see that my light is the most powerful force in existence to heal and uplift my personal circumstances and to transform the realities of all. Now that I accept that my light is the most powerful force in existence. So it is. I am the light I am. And you might want to even repeat that to yourself. I am the light I am. So just feel into that. It can be like smoke just leaving. Did you feel that? So the white stone is really about identity. It's about becoming aware of our deepest identity, our true self. And this new year is really about the unfolding of that true identity in us. Each new year is simply about the divine presence unfolding itself in time and space as each one of us, as the planet, as the universe, as all events, because the divine takes up all form. That's the identity of reality of all form. The white stone ceremony is asking us to get more in touch with true reality, the real reality, the deepest reality of our being. God is offering us more, the more of ourselves that we haven't explored yet, the more of ourselves that we actually aren't even aware of. Authentic learning is about discovering things you don't know. It's not about going over familiar territory or ground or rehashing the past. So this morning, as we approach this new block of time, we have to be open. We have to be willing to discover a new self, which in reality is our real self. Like the pioneers going into unknown territory, we're leaving behind the old. And thank God, we're leaving behind the constricted and the constrained and the narrow images we have had of ourselves up until now. We are exploring this territory of what it means to be this divine presence in form. You know, God told Abraham, I am that I am. So there's two parts to that. God is I am, current being in the now. And I am that, meaning everything. So we have these two aspects coming together. We have the all that showing up as I am. So it's like we have all the all showing up as this one. That's who we are. It's amazing when we think that we are the all of God showing up as an individual expression. So we have to simply let go of the boundary that we have, created for ourselves. Like, this is me, realizing, no, this is me. I am that. I am the allness of God in me, as me. Rumi says that we are not a single drop of water in the ocean. We are the ocean in a single drop. Or as Nat Kahn stated, I thought I was a person standing in space until I realized that I was space in which the individual stood. So we are opening ourselves up once again this morning to this incredible unfolding of the divine as time and space, and now as whatever it is we are going to be experiencing this year. So I'm going to invite you into an open space, a welcoming space, a receiving space. So you can close your eyes, you can relax, and just take a deep breath. Sense yourself as the all, the ocean in the single drop. And taking another deep breath in and letting it out. Let the boundary dissolve a little bit more. Let it go. Don't hold on. You are joyously evolving. Whether you realize it or not, the divine is evolving as you to become itself. We can affirm very gently to our minds and our hearts, I am free. I am unlimited. I am open to the possibilities that Spirit offers me now. And we ask that divine presence that we are to reveal to us who and what it wants us to be in this new year, to give us precognition, if you will. You might want to tell your rational mind to relax, thank it for its vigilance, and with any objections that it comes up with, just say, it's okay, I don't need those right now, and invite it to be quiet. So we gently ask that a new name, a word, a phrase, a sentence, a quality be revealed to you for this new year. That is a part of your identity. That is a part of the presence of God that wants to be revealed as you in this new year. So I invite us now to sit in the silence for a few moments to let that heartbeat of God be a small, still voice that can speak to us and reveal our greater identity for 2024. So just take a deep breath and relax and allow Spirit to speak to you. Don't try to force anything. Nothing is coming. Don't force it. It may come later today when you're sitting in the silence alone. It may come at a point in time when you're driving your car and thinking about something else, and it just comes in. It'll come when it's supposed to come. When you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes and simply write the name, the word, the quality, the phrase, whatever that came to you during this time. And this could be your mantra for the year, your theme, your calling, your purpose. As I stated earlier, if nothing has come to you at this time, just be open to completing the exercise later today in the privacy of your own home. And this exercise is about allowing. Before, the old egoic way would be that we would set intentions and put our willpower into making your intentions come true. And we are going in the exact opposite direction. We are opening ourselves up and we are allowing the presence of God to direct us. That way we will be successful because this is what the divine is wishing for us. We can simply align with it, and so it comes into being. This is the easy way to do life instead of going about things the hard way. Your brain may be going, but I don't get to set what I want this morning. And you can just tell it, it's okay. We're going to travel the easy path now. And just know that doing it the way we have just done, that you will get what you want and even more. You know, it's better than your ego mind setting out what it wanted, because now we don't have to struggle. God is telling us what our name is, what the quality is, what life ahead is. And if we just flow with the flow, we don't have to struggle anymore. So again, I have another affirmation for us. And I invite you to repeat this after me. I allow all the intentions I have set, all the dreams I have envisioned, all the desires and wishes that my heart requests to come to life and be fulfilled through this new year coming into being, that I welcome now without reservation. This new year is a divine appointment that I am receiving as it unfolds in time and space, inviting me to use the grace of my intuition to guide me with each step. I call forth my highest guidance to light my way in peace, hope, and trust, to bring about my most fulfilling reality for my highest good. And for the good of all as never before. And so it is. So just feel that energy again, that we are inviting the good of all. And in doing so, our good is included. When you are ready, just open your eyes. And I want to thank each and every one of you so much for participating in our white stone ceremony today. And, you know, have a blessed, wonderful, and maybe even exciting, beautiful 2024. So happy New Year, everyone. God bless.